Hi book besties, Brianna Sanchez here, your next favorite romance author, and today is the release day of Summer Ever After. So this is so exciting for me because this is not just a normal book release day. Not that any book release day is normal, but this day is extra exciting because this is the last book in my first series ever. This is the Seasons of Love series, and this is book 4, which will be the final book for this series, and I can't believe that I accomplished this. I am so proud of myself and just so happy with how it came out. I do have some thank yous that I want to say because this book ended up coming out much different than I expected. So first of all, I need to thank Alex and Monica. Those two helped me edit this book, and they are amazing. I seriously, this book would not be in the shape it is without them. This is by far my best written book now. My writing has not only gotten stronger because of them, but everything is literally better because of them. They really knew what to look out for when helping me edit this, and so I think you guys are really, really gonna enjoy this book. Also, I cannot thank Black Widow Designs enough because the formatting of this book is insane. I got this book formatted a little bit differently because this was a new formatter, so now she's going to help redo my past books. But you guys can see for Everest, he has a little hockey stick under his name, and then for Chloe, she has some little strawberries for her name. It's so adorable. When I go back to redo the other formatting of the books, she's going to help me put little images like she did for this one. So Genevieve will get a little snowflake, Aspen will get a little snowboard, and so on. So I'm really excited for that. Black Widow Designs is also going to eventually help me redo all my covers, which I'm really excited for. Probably going to do it for my 1 year with Falling For You because I have always wanted like special edition covers and just to have like a different look so that all my future covers can look the same. I think it's going to be looking really good because Black Widow Designs is amazing at cover designs. And yeah, I'm just really excited to like do a whole new look and everything, but I am obsessed with this current cover, to be honest. I did change what the font of the title looks like, so it's not the same. I have the book up here so you guys can see what that looks like. Thank you again to Alex and Monica and Black Widow Designs. This book would not be here without you guys. I'm literally so happy. Let's get into the story about Chloe and Everest. So, first things first, Everest is Aspen's brother. So you see Everest all the way back from book 1, and even though my series is a standalone series, I really love interconnecting the stories and bringing past characters into future books and so forth. I also love writing the found family aspect that's in this series. It's one of my favorite things. So that's definitely something that I loved when writing this book. And so it was really easy for me to immediately know Everest was going to get his own story. I feel like I almost saved the best for last. This is my favorite book in the series by far. I don't know if it's just because it's like taken place in summertime or what's going on, but I just love this book. Everest is a total sweetheart. He gives off golden retriever energy. He's an ex-pro hockey player, and he comes back to his hometown of Silver Lake after being gone for like the last 5 years, and he's like just so annoyed with himself and his life. He is a recovering alcoholic and recently gets kicked off of the professional hockey team and just is kind of in limbo, like he doesn't know what to do with his life until he runs into his ex-girlfriend Chloe, who is the owner of Healing Grounds, well, part owner of Healing Grounds in her small town of Silver Lake. You meet her first in book 2 and then see her as well in book 3, so now she has her own book. When Everest runs into his ex Chloe, he's like, oh my god, why did I stay away from her for so long? Like, I need to win her back. So that's kind of where the whole story moves forward, because he's so focused on trying to win Chloe back, but Chloe is so stubborn and is putting him at arm's length. She doesn't want to get attached to him because she knows that she could easily fall back into love with him again, and secretly is still in love with him and has been all these years later, but there are reasonings that she has kept a secret as to why she ended their relationship in the past, and also why she doesn't want to continue talking to him, but he doesn't know that, so and no one else knows that until you read further in the book. Anyways, some tropes that are in Summer Ever After are second chance romance, exes to lovers, friends to lovers, workplace romance, pregnancy, and summer loving. So I say summer loving in the sense that there is just like a bunch of events and things going on in this book throughout the duration of the summer. So basically, Healing Grounds is struggling, the business itself, and Chloe is trying everything in her power to try and make money so that she can cover the bills and she can have the business get back on its feet. But it doesn't really hit her on how she can do that until Everest comes, and she just realizes that they can do all sorts of different things to bring a business. So this book was so fun to write. It literally is probably one of my favorite books I've ever written. These characters were some of my favorite characters to write. I feel like this book really brought me out of my comfort zone. I just love it so much. I can't even describe how much I love these characters. They're everything to me. You have Everest, who is like basically the sun, and Chloe is the moon. They're complete opposites, but you can see just their chemistry falling from the pages and see how well they work together, how they're meant to be, and it's just so fun to read and write. I feel like you guys are going to fall in love with these characters just as much as I have. I did dedicate this book to my mom. My mom is so supportive in my life, and she is such an amazing mom. I dedicated this book to her. You see a huge relationship with Chloe and her mom throughout this book, so I felt like it was only right to dedicate this book to my mom. Also, like I put in all my books, there is a playlist here, the playlist of Everest and Chloe. I'm gonna link the Spotify link in the description so you guys can go listen to that, because I just feel like you guys will absolutely love it, and it's like the perfect playlist to listen to while you're reading the book. Now that I've given you all the little bits and pieces of what Summer Ever After is, I am going to read the synopsis of the book. Chloe Morgan doesn't do chaos until her ex-boyfriend leaves her no choice. Running Healing Grounds has always been her pride and joy, but between bills and endless early mornings, she's one burnout espresso shot away from losing it all. The last thing she needs is Everest Davis, professional hockey player, town heartthrob, and ex-boyfriend, deciding to stick around. Everest is no stranger to rebuilding from scratch. After walking away from the ice and the life that nearly broke him, Silver Lake was supposed to be a temporary solution. But working beside Chloe, the stubborn, sharp-tongued perfectionist, who's clearly caring too much, feels more like home than anything has in years. What starts as reluctant teamwork turns into something neither of them expected. Late nights, quiet laughter, and a connection that might be worth rekindling. But love, like sourdough, needs patient care and time to rise. And if they're not careful, their fears might make them throw it all away before it ever has a chance. Some summers change everything. Summer Ever After is a story about starting over, holding on, and the kind of love that feels like coming home. So it's kind of a full circle moment, because I feel like it all starts with Genevieve coming into Silver Lake, finding that town for herself, making it a home. Obviously, like, all these guys are already there. But then it ends on, like, Everest returning, and, like, you know, it's just full circle moment. Release date is literally today, January. We're in June. We're in June. Release date is today, June 28th. Please go order your guys' copies. There is a Kindle version and the paperback version, all on Amazon. I'm going to link them in the description so you guys can order there. And yeah, I'm literally so happy. I can't believe the series is complete. Like, such a huge accomplishment. But I cannot thank you guys enough for your support, for supporting me through this crazy journey of being an author. I love it so much. I love you all so much. And I'm just so grateful because honestly, like, I don't think I'd be able to, like, keep writing if it weren't for all the good feedback that I hear from you guys and all the support. I have had a lot of people reach out to me that have read this book as an arc, tell me that this was their favorite book. And it used to be Snowed in Love. Everyone used to say they loved Snowed in Love so much, but now I think this is beating that. So I'm really excited to hear what everyone has to say. I do want to give some trigger warnings really quick before you guys like go into it. But just so you know, Summer Ever After contains themes that may be sensitive to some readers, including sexual content, references to parental loss, discussion of abortion, alcohol, and drug abuse. So I'm just gonna leave that there. Just so you guys know, all my books have smut in them thus far, but all of them have different, deeper discussions. Like book one talks about drug abuse and different things like that. So I just want to make sure you guys are always aware, but this last book does talk about a couple of different things, such as abortion. That's a topic I've never touched on before, and if that's a warning for you, please do not read my book. But like always, if you guys look on my Instagram, I don't think I've actually put my spicy chapters on my Instagram yet. I need to do that. I made the promotion stuff for it though. I just haven't posted it. But I'm going to post that so you guys can see what spicy chapters to skip. But you guys can always message me as well. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, for supporting me on my launch day, my release day, and for reading Summer Ever After. I'm seriously so happy. I hope you guys all enjoy the story of Chloe and Everest as much as I do. I really feel like you guys will. And if you can please leave me a review on Goodreads, Fable, Amazon, anywhere, message me, tell me you love the book. It would mean so much to me. If you guys can post about it on TikTok and Instagram, YouTube, anywhere, tell your friends about it, shout it from the rooftops. This indie author is very grateful for you all, and I love you, book besties. Have the best summer ever, hopefully reading my book. Bye!